I'm just in my own zone. Don't mind the guy. You know, I'm just in my own zone. Puff, puff, no pass. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't passing shit. I ain't trying to hear shit. That's just what it is. It's two of your favorite Geminis, man. It's your boy Don Peoples and Trav. As my brother, you know what's happening.
Shit, just cooling, man. You already know.
Yeah, man.
Trying to adjust. You know what I'm saying? Let me get all my stuff right over here.
Oh
What
man, just
going on with you?
get it all lined up, man, for the people, man. One time, man. You know.
Everything all right with you?
Yeah, man. Everything good, man. Always looking forward to a week of talking shit and swallowing spit with two of your boys. We might have to change the show to that. Talk shit and swallow spit.
Your mic a little low or something. Or you
my mic a little bit low. Okay, let me get.
There you go.
Okay, let me get on up in this thing one time. You know what I'm saying? Let me get on up in this thing one time. So yeah, man, y'all know what it is, man. Reporting live out of Atlanta. Man, it's your boy Don Peoples, Trav, man. You know we had to bring this DeadBolt ATL to you. Y'all know what it is, man. We about to get into this shit, man, like we do. I got the blunt lit and I got my Douce. It's in a different type of cup. You know, usually I go with the red, but I wanted to go with this one. It make me feel like I'm at the bar. You know, that's what this making me feel like. I feel like I'm at the bar. I need to have somebody come in here and motherfucking start pouring my drinks when I come on. You think we got that in the budget?
I mean, yeah. Well, I advise you to change your drink. You know, just change it up, man. Douce ain't good for you, man. It ain't good for you. Man.
So now you want to say something about the Douce? Is that what we doing live on the show, man? You want to come to me about my liquor preference?
I like the Douce. It was a good yak.
Okay.
But, man, cognac got so much sugar in it, bro. Fuck around, be blind, nigga, before you know it. Just be careful. Just be careful, dog. You feel
first off, to anybody who wants to know, I'm not in taking Douce all like that. Now, I might do it when
every
I go
now and then. Okay, got you.
Or on the show, but I'm not ingesting it all like that. But cognac is my favorite liquor, man. I can't lie, man. Like cognac, my favorite liquor. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Douce gonna make you do. Look, Douce gonna make them do what you say. He ain't gonna make you want to run from a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't you fuck around catch a charge off him, but the Douce gonna make him do what you say, and you ain't gonna be waking up. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you like white Hennessy?
Yes, I have a bottle of that. I get one every time I go out the country. So yeah, I like white Hennessy. Yes, I do.
Why do you like white Hennessy? What is it about it?
Because I'm just a cognac guy.
Okay. So is it because you think it's so you feel like it ain't nothing special about it?
No. But it's a nice item to have in your bar. Like for all my fellas who got a home bar, it's a nice item to have. Like when somebody sees, oh, you got white Hennessy. Now this ain't nothing that you pouring drinks up though. You know, that's something that you get. Boom, boom. You and your person, y'all take a shot, and then y'all go back to drinking. You know, the regular scheduled program. That ain't nothing that you just gonna sit there and kill a whole fucking fifth to. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. I feel you.
But I know everybody didn't tune in to hear my liquor preference, and Trav try to trash me about the goddamn what my liquor preference is, my Douce. You know, we're gonna talk off here about that. I think you did. You know, I think you came at me a little sideways because I saluted the Douce and you like, wait, got it out of there. You know, I think it's a time and place for everything, and you cross that line.
But we take the label off my water bottle. I'm tripping.
Okay, take that off. We don't need no problem.
They don't pay. They not paying.
Yeah, we need a motherfucking sponsorship for that. But like I said, man, I know y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't want to hear me talk about all that. Let's just go ahead and get into what's going on out here. You know, we got to get into all the hip hop news, everything affecting our culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy, man. So we about to take this shit off. Obviously, you know, it's back to school, right? So for a lot of the females that's going back to school, this is not one of the ways you want to pull up dropping your kid off in school. And you know, you in the A, I understand, you know what I'm saying? It's still kind of hot outside. But this is something that you don't want to do. Like, what impression is this giving to the kids? You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm a student, you know what I mean? I'm gonna look at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man, look, so-and-so mama. Now, obviously, man, she didn't caught a lot of flack off this, as far as what she wore. But this is just not her. I think this is just a highlight of what the situation is, so to speak, and how a lot of parents is pulling up in the school, especially younger parents. We got to understand. Looking at this girl from the back, she can be anywhere from 23 to 30, might say, if I had to guess, about 23 to 30. And, I mean, Trav, do you think this is appropriate to come to school? How would you feel if your child's mother dropped off your daughter to the school looking like that?
Oh, my son. That would be on her for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I would have to ask my son how he feels about his mother dropping him off like that, because I can imagine that it would probably be embarrassing. So I mean, I don't mind looking at the bottom butt cheeks.
Yeah. I can see you now being the assistant principal telling her to come on in.
It's not appropriate for the kids. Just like that book bag is too big for the child. So something is off.
Yeah. Why she got over the extra large book bag in? Don't look like this man a book in that motherfucker.
Like the mother is half of her butt covered up, and the child is suffering because the book bag is too damn big. You know what I'm saying? So it's something off here. It's something off here, period, bro.
It's too heavy, man.
But yeah, this ain't appropriate though. Even though her hair is covering up, whatever. But I mean, I see bottom of butt cheek, bro. It look like her mama just came in the house from the club before it was time to go to school. Man, shout out to Lust for Goddess, man. How you doing today? Lust for Goddess said she was hot. Summertime.
Yeah. I was about to say she definitely looked like she was hot. I mean, that's the one thing. But I think it's a time and place for everything, man, when it comes to, what I'm saying, like being in the club and being at your child's school. Now, who knows? It was a Monday, right? So this could have been a situation where she was leaving from being out on Sunday night and she knows she had to get the baby to school. She could have got jugged up, stretched out. Anything could have happened before she made it home. Kids got to be to school by 8 o'clock. So that could have been a straight from the club, straight to school. No different than straight from the club, straight to church. Because you women like to do that shit too. Y'all like to wear the club fit to go praise the Lord. So I don't know how. Go ahead.
So shout out to Mook DeVille, man. What do you think about this comment right here? Mook DeVille said, definitely could have picked a better time and place, but the most important thing is the baby was dressed properly. Her priorities came first.
You know what?
Do you agree?
That is a different way to look at it. And you know what? I will say this, right? That's a different way to look at it, because you seeing it like that. Like, okay, whatever the situation may be, I gotta make sure that my daughter get to school and she's dressed properly, she's ready to go. She got her little barrettes in, the whole nine, right?
Could have been a rush. It could have been a rush thing. She could have been she looked like a stripper though.
But that's what I'm saying. It looked like she just was going from the spot to the school. It don't look like there was no chance for her to really get in. And she probably figured, I can get my kid in and out. But in this day and age, you're gonna get called out on that shit. And that's what it looked like happened here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this looked like this was a straight call out, a straight, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay. You was wrong for this type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that was my take on it when I saw it. But for her, she went viral. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that was the whole point, for her to go viral. You know what I'm saying? With the ass cheeks out and all like that. You feel me? But more serious news, obviously, that's taking place in the ATL is we still talking about this YSL and, you know what I'm saying, Young Thug and Wanna Gunna and that whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, they keep trying to get these bond hearings to go through and to get out. But every time they do, they hitting them either with charges or, you know what I'm saying, they saying that they threatening witnesses. But either way, they're not letting the brothers out. But reportedly now, Young Thug is at risk of losing his YSL brand name because, he's locked up. He's getting sued by promoters. I mean, the whole nine. I wonder who's taking care of his bills. And see, when you live like a rapper and then you go sit down, you can't make your shows. who's attending to your business. I don't know, but it looked like they trying to strip Young Thug for everything right now.
Yeah, they gonna get him, bro. There are reports that a lot of the jewelers that he get his jewelry from is basically Iceball. They're trying to get their jewelry back because he doesn't own that. It's leased or borrowed or rented. And them folks like, man, we need our jewelry back, bro, because you ain't made no payment on this thing in a couple of months, man. Let us go and get that back. Also, to show that he was supposed to have at State Farm Arena, and I think June, them folks want their $150,000 deposit back. They need that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They definitely need that. And that's the word out now. And with this whole situation, man, with them having witnesses and snitches within the camp, and like I said, we reported it here first. We talked about, like, what I'm saying, what the actual situation was. And that with so many members being locked up, of course they gonna goddamn, what I'm saying? Of course. What I mean? They're going, somebody's gonna squeal, so now they got some high-ranking members ready to tell, lined up. I personally think, man, Young Thug just need to go ahead and cop a plea, bro. There's no if I'm him, I'm like, yo, let's just rush this motherfucking trial. What deal are y'all offering me? Let me go ahead and take that, and let me go ahead and just start my time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't think Young Thug gonna go to 6ix9ine route?
Nah.
You don't think so? Because that's what they're trying to get him to do. They're gonna prolong his trial just to see, Well, let's see if we can get him to talk.
I don't think he's gonna talk because everybody's snitching on him to get out. So you can't. You the boss. Who you snitching on? Unless they want you to confess, and they'll cut you some time. But I think, man, Young Thug gonna stand tall, man. I think he in a situation where he knows his place. And it's unfortunate, man, because of the pressures of hip hop and the pressure of our culture. Our culture says, hey, you need to motherfucking stand tall, not snitch, not do none of that. It don't matter what's going on. You don't need to talk. You feel what I'm saying? And with that culture looming over his head, he couldn't go to 6ix9ine route because everybody knew 6ix9ine in the back of their mind. Everybody knew 6ix9ine was going to say something. Like, everybody knew that 6ix9ine was on one, that if ever got to some real shit, he was going to tell. With Young Thug, man, he got a song, his big, take that shit to fucking trial. Like, like at the end of the day, like, I don't see Young Thug folding. And I think the same with Gunna. I think they're going to have to ride it out. I don't think they really have a choice in this situation. But with everything that they keep putting on these dudes, like all the evidence and all that type of stuff, it really does not look promising for the YSL camp. Also, too, man, in news in Atlanta, man, we had a fucking, like, I want to say like a mass shooting today. Like a whole little situation, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta, and this is what I'm saying. The best thing they could have did was legalize niggas packing pistols. Because that type of situation, you want to be prepared. Like, you in the office building, and this woman, and you would think it's a dude, you know what I mean? But this woman allegedly gunned 3 people down and damn near made it all the way, you know what I mean, to the airport to get away. I don't really know what to say about that.
You don't know what to say about that? I mean, she had a problem, man, with her employee. No folk fired her, and she came back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She shot 3 people. 1 is dead. And they caught her ass, man. And as y'all can see right here, we got this picture of her. Shout out to Atlanta Uncensored News, man. They got her at the airport. She was finna get straight like bro. That. She was gone.
Yeah.
And they caught her. You know what I'm saying? She should have put on a hat or something. She should have did something, man. You feel me?
You know what, though?
Come on, man.
I think employers need to know that if you're going to fire somebody, you need to fire them at home. Ain't no way you supposed to look somebody in the eye and then tell them right now that we have to let you go. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a fucked up thing to say right now. Like, it's all bad right now. You know what I mean? Like she could have had a decent paying job. You know what I'm saying? It was down in Buckhead, like in the city. Like, it could have been.
She was just on one. No, she was just on one for real. She was just. It was one of them days, man. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Fuck it, I ain't even gonna go out like that." Yeah, it's sad that she had to go out like this because you gone, shawty. Ain't nobody gonna see you no more. They finna hit you with the L.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And like you
it's
said,
over with
like
for you.
this really highlights mental health at its finest, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody that's probably paying their bills, got children, you never know. I mean, I don't know what that is, whatever, right?
You could have went and got you another job. You feel me?
Yeah. You could have got you another job, but at the same time, we don't know what another person is going through, if you get what I'm saying. Like, and to see what she end up going, what she might have been going through, it could have triggered something. You never know how these people could have did her in there. It could have been a lingering situation where she was being picked on or singled out, or maybe didn't have a chance to grow with the company, or she could have been a long-standing employee. You feel me?
I agree. Look, shout out to Max Sharpenter. He said, "Hold up, the lady, she would have been better off driving out of town. Who goes to the busiest airport in the country thinking you could just leave out of thin air?" I agree
Right.
with bro.
Like,
Like you could have just rose out of. You could have been to Alabama in an hour. You
and
feel me?
what's so crazy? She wasn't a brokey because she booked the ticket the same day.
Same day,
Same two. Boom. Hit the card.
unless this was premeditated. You know what I'm saying? Unless she had already planned everything out.
Right.
But still though, cause she got a whole suitcase and everything, bro.
She got her suitcase. She was ready to roll.
She was ready to roll.
She was ready. She was ready to get up out of there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she was ready. She was ready to get up out of there. I mean, like, I don't know, man, what would be on somebody's mind, like you said, to think that you can go to the busiest airport in the city,
and they looking for you.
And they
away. You feel me? They looking for you.
They ready for you. They like, yo, like, come on. And then, yeah, that's what I saw when I seen it. I said, oh, come on, girl. They shut the city down looking for you.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Okay, so old girl locked up. So I guess that's one thug off the street, right? Even though it's a female. But
she wasn't even no thug. She just snapped. You feel me?
She snapped, crackle, pop. She said, well, nigga, weren't you gonna fire me from this $40 bitch? You gave me benefits too. I'm clapping. Man, we about to get into this thing though, man. So enough with the Atlanta news, man. So listen.
Well, we got something from Atlanta though, vote. Hold on. What else we got from the A down here? Hold on.
Man, I don't think we got too much, man.
Let's see, man. Let me scroll through the whatchamacallit, man, because I could have swore that you had put something else that we need to shout out, man. In Atlanta, man. This is our local shit right here, man. That Baru's rapper Scales, man. Man, I hope bruh have a speedy recovery, man. Because this probably was unnecessary, man. But as y'all know, if y'all don't know, Nappy Roots, two of the rappers out of Nappy Roots, they do have a brewery here in Atlanta, Georgia. And one of them was robbed and shot, man. After being kidnapped.
It's going down in the A. Like I mean, the A is kind of it's not turning into LA just yet, but it's getting to the point where you can't have nothing. You can't drive and park your shit nowhere down with these high fancy areas and shit like that. Like everywhere you go, you got to be VIP, because at least if your shit get broke into, the VIP company can, you know what I'm saying? That's what you paying the VIP for in most cases, unless you got the hood nigga on the corner that you fucking paying. Now it's a whole nother story, you dig? But if you go through a professional, valet company, obviously they covering all damages to the vehicle while they got it in their possession. But yeah, this was a crazy situation, man. I seen this earlier in the week, and yeah, shout out to the niggas who own businesses who are famous. Know that you being targeted every time you step out. You feel what I'm saying? And niggas is plotting. This seemed like something that was plotted. This don't seem like nothing that was like random. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, like the news is saying reportedly at least 2 suspects robbed a customer in a parking lot. Then they went inside. So, that could have been like a decoy or something, to make them niggas think like, okay, there's something going on in the parking lot. Let's try to finish on up in here, because obviously the spot was closing or either closed when this happened. So, man, it's crazy, man. They got a decent little spot too, man. I've been down there a couple times. I like beer. You know what I'm saying? Craft beer.
I think that's different too, to have a little craft beer spot and shit, man. Shout out to the Nappy Roots, and that whole situation, man. Hopefully they get that shit handled. I don't know if they street like that, if they gonna ride, or slide or whatever you want to call it. You feel me? I don't know if that's what they're gonna do in reference to that. You dig? But you know, at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. You gotta hold your own. You definitely gotta watch yourself out here, and that's first and foremost. But on another note, man, like what's so crazy? This sparked my attention. You know what I'm saying? And I know people are gonna have something to say about this, right? Male or female. Like to me, I'm gonna call it what it is after we pull it up. But you know, let's go ahead and start this off with a little spice. You feel what I'm saying? So the homie, the husband pays for him and his friend to sit first class, but put his wife basically in the economy section. Now, to me, I mean, come on, this screams all over it, flat out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this has to be something, you know what I'm saying? Something crazy. Now,
Donnie.
Yes.
Hey man, I had to hit you with that one right there, bro, because this one right here is really, really funny, man. I done talked to a couple of women about it. Some women said that she shouldn't have went. It's a friend's trip. This is something that they do every year, but he asked her to go.
Okay.
Bro, what would you have done in this situation, Donnie?
First, I hate to say it, but I'm not asking my lady to go on a bro trip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to add, like, yo, if it's me and the homies, if you don't trust a nigga like that, then I'm just not gonna go. Like, if it mean my relationship or bringing her, then I'm not gonna go. But I'm not gonna disrespect her if I do decide to bring her, right? I'm not gonna disrespect her though. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I put her on economy and I'm booking me and the homies first class seat? Like that don't make no sense to me. That's kind of weird.
It's very weird, man. It is very
that's kind of weird. Trav, so what they saying on this one, man? So this,
all right, man. So she wrote, man, my husband and I haven't been on a trip out of the country for years, while he goes every year with his best friend. Every year, him and his best friend go on a trip out of the country, right? His reasons for going with him is because they both go to attend sporting events. This year, my husband told me I could go with him and his best friend. Like I said, he told her you could go. They were going to a new destination. Come on, babe. Come on and go with us. He paid for my ticket and everything else since I'm a stay-at-home mom and have no job. The kids were left with my mom. However, when I found out that he had booked first class for himself and his friend while I got economy, I just could not hold my tongue. And I don't blame her. She should have said something, bro.
Like, I mean, this right here, man, is a blatant smack in the face, cuz this ain't.
It's your wife, bro. It's your wife.
Like this is the wife. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, she and you were supposed to be first class, and then you booking the homie ticket. So first off, what is his money looking like? Were you booking him a first class ticket? This kind of don't make any sense, and I just don't understand that. Lustful Goddess, baby, what's happening, man? Always supporting the show. Definitely appreciate you. Screaming down low-ish type of behavior. I agree with this totally. Let's drop a bomb for Lustful Goddess.
I agree with you on that.
Her way of
down low-ish behavior.
Understanding the male species.
All right, let's continue. Let's continue with the conversation. She said, I confronted him about it, and he at first refused to discuss it. Then when the argument got heated, he yelled, I paid for your ticket. Isn't that enough? Then kept on about how I should stop acting like I was royalty, and that if I come to think about it, even economy is fine for me since I technically don't work anyway. Come on, bro. Right? You really tried to chump your wife off. He really chumped his wife off. Obviously, now you're concerned about her working. Now you got something to say about her not working, when probably the years prior to this, you had no problem with her being a stay-at-home mom.
You wanted her to be a stay-at-home mom.
But now, because you don't work, economy is good enough for you.
But my thing is, why wouldn't you want your wife sitting next to you on the plane?
You know why, Donnie?
No.
You don't know why, but you have a clue.
I have a clue.
He wants to play.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Class flight.
Let me give him the benefit of the doubt. What happens if he booked him and his man's ticket first, And then the wife came in later on, like some weeks later, and he said, "Fuck it, if you want to go, I'll bring you." Now, that could be legit at that point. Like if me and my man had a ticket already booked, and I was feeling the pressure at home, and I was like, "Yo, yeah, I gotta bring her." Then how? I mean, it wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I probably would do is I'm gonna book her in economy, and I'm gonna tell my man, especially if I booked it, like, "Yo, bro, you know, wife, you gotta sit next to me, man. Go ahead and take one for the team." Ain't shit else to talk about. Like, and if he don't understand that, then it is some down lowish vibes going on. You know what I mean? But
that's not the end of it, bro. This is really gonna tell you that this is some gay shit, right? His friend, she said his friend sent me a text calling me entitled and saying this was the reason why he didn't want my husband to take me with him, and I just proved his point. Like, bro, how your homie gonna be talking to your wife like this? You feel me?
That is
and you
crazy.
Ain't even saying that. Man, you supposed to went and knock this nigga Taylor off. His head supposed to be rolling down, and if it ain't no heel nowhere, you need to make one. Make a heel, nigga. You feel me? Or find some stairs. Just make some stairs and knock this nigga head off and let it roll out the stairs, bro. Nowhere in the hell, your friend supposed to be talking to your wife like this. That friendship would be over with. But guess what? They playing pool, nigga, Pokemon. That's what they playing. Yeah, they playing Pokemon Go. You feel me?
That's some Pokemon type shit.
Like, cause bro, this is actually ridiculous, man. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that
it right here, bro.
That definitely wasn't it right there, and yeah, we had to call that out. Also, what we calling out, man, I got to call this dude out. Now, he ain't been in the news a lot. I definitely feel like he's part of the G agenda. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all can read the hints. You know, we can't say certain shit for censorship, but y'all know what I'm talking about when we put this article up. But Dwayne Wade, my dude, you're filing legal change for Zaya's name and gender. Look, you can't really make this up, man. This was one of my favorite basketball players at the time. You know, this was somebody who, you know, I was like, yo, like, he played with a dog edge. Like, I always liked the Dwayne Wade. I thought he was a dog. And then he got with Gabrielle Union, who can't have kids. And then all of a sudden, man, got on some weird shit. And they turned their younger boy to, I mean, look, what are we talking about here, man? I mean, like, this is not no knock to anybody, man, who, if you are, okay, cool. But I think, man, as a parent, you need to, okay, you can accept what somebody got to say, right? Like if somebody say, hey, dad, you know, I feel that I might be a little, you know, on that type of time. I would say, okay, son, but being on that type of time, this is where it could lead you. Now, later on down the line, you're going to end up probably feeling differently, like you're a child now. Like, you know what I mean? So give yourself time for understanding. And that's what I would say about that. And I think that, you know, Dwayne Wade, instead of doing that, he's following like an agenda, you know, like that whole agenda, you know what I mean? Of what's going on. Put the article up full. But that's my take on that. You know what I mean? Like overall, like I really felt disrespected. Like I was like, yo, man, you're making black dads look bad, bro.
That's right, Lust for Goddess. I agree with you. Wade is for that type of behavior because he's suspect himself.
Facts.
I agree with
the screens
you.
Up,
Lust for
Travo.
Goddess. Yeah, I had to step. I had to get up. I had to find my lighter. What?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Messing with you, nigga came over here and stole my lighter, but I found it though. He ain't even been over here in a couple days either. I nigga got my lighter, man. Nigga good still a lighter.
Yeah, Wade is showing that behavior too. I mean, obviously,
he's been showing
man,
that behavior though.
Yeah, but instead of going to the LeBron James route where both of his sons is hooping, you know, all American talent, both of them gonna go to the NBA. One of your sons fell off. He was supposed to go to the NBA. He can't get out the G League. And the other son, you done turned into a pure girl to lead a whole nother movement, you know, for young kids and stuff like that. It's like it's a special type of hell for niggas like Dwayne Wade.
You think it is though?
Yeah, for sure. It's a special type of hell for niggas like that. Like, you know what I mean? Because any nigga, man, who would co-sign his child being that way and fully promote it, you know what I'm saying, and let them. And I know Gabrielle Union is like the one she's like the one that's kind of spearheading this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that's my problem with it. It's like, okay, Gab.
Why do you think that?
I mean, I know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's spearheading that whole thing. Like, you got to think, man, she don't have any children. You know what I mean? And it's not that she doesn't want any children. You know what I'm saying? So I think she's definitely putting the battery in his back. And I also think it's more so to play out an agenda. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole movement to get people to say, oh, you're not a boy or you're not a girl. Or, you know, non-binary and all this type of crap. It's like come on, man. It's one of those things to where everybody should be entitled to their opinion.
Gabrielle Union has a daughter, bro.
No, she don't have no daughter.
Yes, she do. Her and Dwayne Wade has a daughter. They got a little baby.
They don't have a daughter. They adopted a daughter. She can't have physical babies, bro.
Oh yeah, I know they got a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well yeah, that's cool. It's different. That's like me having a dog, nigga. Like what the fuck? Like I didn't physically, you know what I'm saying? It's on a different type of time. But I just feel, I don't know, I just feel some type of way about it. I feel some type of way how Zaya or whatever the fuck, I don't even know the person's real name now because that's all I keep hearing. Zaya.
Yeah, she ain't carry the kid herself, but it's a surrogate.
Yeah, I mean,
kind of like how Kim and Kanye had the rest of their kids, same thing.
Yeah, sound good. But
that's her kid, bro. They got a daughter, my nigga.
Okay, that's cool. They got a daughter, they have a he, she. I don't know. They can have whatever they want. So this thing right here, too. So what's also been going on big in hip hop, in the hip hop space.
Exactly, Lust for God. Exactly. Don't do that. Don't do that, dog. They use a surrogate. She has a child, my nigga. That's hers. Her DNA. Her bloodline.
Okay, yeah, sound good. Yeah, I mean, with all this technology and stuff out, yeah, you could do all that type of shit. But
man, they've been doing that since the 50s.
I don't like how that, man. Put yourself on camera. Don't be talking about the camera on me, nigga. But at the end of the day,
you know, I'm hitting one, man. You know, I don't hit on the camera, bro.
Yeah, sound good. But what I was gonna say, like, man, on some real shit, like, I mean, that to me, like I said, that bothers me. I don't like how they parading.
I agree with you on that. I don't like that either,
doing all that. But this next thing, though, man, is real crazy, though, man, because this is something I've been talking about for a long ass time. Like, as far as like whatever happened to it, like what happened to like R&B and you know what I mean, love music, you know, and baby making music. And you know what I mean? Like, I kind of thought about it and I was like, yo, like, you know, they've definitely canceled this out. Like this whole baby making situation and shit like that. This all that's been canceled out. So obviously Diddy, you know, Diddy Run the City had a few things to say about it, and also kind of made a valid point of majority of where like the music kind of comes from. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like the music kind of comes from and where a lot of it origins from. You feel what I'm saying? And I think he got a point. And with him not being the most popular person, and we're speaking of R. Kelly, right? It's like I don't really know if this type of music, you know what I'm saying, is acceptable right now.
R&B. We talk about he's saying it's dead. It's a big hole, and the hole is 20.
Yeah, I can do that. Hold on, I can do that.
Locked up right now by the name of R. Kelly, and I know this don't have nothing to do with his case. I'm just telling y'all musically. Yeah. Even when B Cots have a party, you as you're a DJ, you can play all the R&B records you want, but then you start getting to a space where you like, God damn, I can't play this. People, you know what I mean? It feel a little uneasy, right? So all I'm saying is that space is there, and it's time for us to fill that space. Yeah.
All I want to say is, gonna lie. No, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I listen to some R. Kelly. Like,
you have to. There's no way you can't. That's what I'm saying. There's no way you can't. It's a hole in R&B. We talk about. He's saying it's dead. It's a big.
I disagree with bro. No, it is a hole in R&B though, but it is a way that you cannot listen to R. Kelly. You know, R. Kelly was just one of them niggas that dominated in R&B. So you know.
Yeah, but it's no way. I mean, I gotta respect Jermaine Dupri's DJ because he is a DJ. You know what I'm saying? You can't do a party.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, I mean, this is what they're saying. It's like predominantly that music was, R. Kelly at the time. And R. Kelly did dominate it, man. He wrote a lot of songs for people. You know what I'm saying? He had his own catalog as far as what he was doing. Yeah, you can play some Jodeci, you can play some H-Town, you can play Silk, you can play Troop, you can play New Edition, you can play Bobby. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But you can't talk about R&B, baby making music without talking about R. Kelly. And, I think now we're at a point in the game, I wish we would have had the other interview where Diddy was talking about like the frequencies and stuff like that. You feel me? Like talking about like when they changed up the frequency and the executives decided that they wanted to go, you know what I'm saying, and go dance and pop. He also talked about that, but he ain't named no names, obviously. But this is what Diddy was on. He kind of let you know, like they decided to switch the game up. So once they decided to switch the game up and make everything dance and pop and go away from the love music, the things that put people together. I mean, shout out to anybody, man, who remember like shit like Lovers Only, the radio stations at night that used to play, all the jams and stuff like that. You used to go to bed with love on your mind. All this stuff don't exist no more. Like for us, yeah, we can go back and our playlist is thorough and we can listen to that. But as far as the promotion of that, it's not there. Yo, E-Man, it's my barber, man. Shout out to my motherfucking barber just tapped in. I got 227 years old that are not twins off of that 12 play. Yes. So you said 27-year-olds. My bad. I know you typing and driving. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the benefit of that. So I know you meant 27-year-olds. There's obviously tapped in, and yeah, like you said, 12 play that whole game, and it's like that music doesn't exist no more. But that's the music that kind of kept people together, kept people on a real type of time. Quiet Storm, exactly. Like I'm from Cleveland. We had Lovers Only. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody kind of had their area of where they operated at, had that late night music that they went to bed to. Now all you hearing is rap and all that other shit at night. You're not getting this no more from current artists. Yeah, we got Chris Brown. He make more, yeah, he'll give you an R&B every now and then, but he's more, pop. Dance, that's what they label him as, not an R&B soulful artist. Like we need that soulful shit, and I think that's what the game is missing. The game is missing the love. Like the kids now, they're just so focused on the turn up, but nobody's like sitting back like, yo, where's the love making music? Where's the music that brought my parents together and made us want to, bump and grind? I can tell you, you know what I'm saying? Us being fathers, right? To these younger brothers, to this younger generation. I can tell you, bro, us being in these student dance parties and all this type of shit, where it cracked off and where it went down, we were listening to that shit. Like we had a lot of R&B artists back then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like in a nigga's soul for real. So, you know what I mean? And these dudes really don't have that now. I think they don't really have a balance.
They got something.
Name it.
Hold on, what your boy E said? Your boy E said the R&B singers sound like rappers now. That's a fact. It's so funny that the singers are trying to rap, and then rappers be trying to auto tune and sing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, man. Like for real, for real. But that's what they at now. All the music really be sounding the same. And actually, Chris Brown is R&B. He's not considered pop. He's R&B.
Yeah, but
But
man, Chris Brown not
can.
making
He
this is
tap into
yeah,
that
he
pop though.
can,
He tap
but
into that pop
but
world. That's
yeah,
where the
but that's what
money
I'm
at.
saying.
I feel him.
That's where the money at because they don't promote it. And like I said, I wish we had the interview where Puff talked about it. He said when the executives made the decision to go away from Love making music and Baby making music and make it more pop dance hall type thing, this is where R&B got destroyed because R&B is not around anymore. It's
The
not
regular
around in the
traditional
way we
R&B
had it.
isn't. No, it ain't.
You know what I mean? So
Definitely not.
so
Now you gotta
you
listen to neo soul if you want to listen to R&B music for real.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that. Yeah, we gonna find what we need to find. You know what them kids got now. This is what they looking at now. I want you to pull up this picture of Playboy Cardi and his new little tattoo. Like this is what the kids got. We ain't had this back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But this is what they hooked up to, and this is what your favorite rapper is tattooing on the back of his neck. You feel what I'm saying? And this nigga got millions of kids following him. Millions. See, we ain't have all this shit coming up. Yeah, we followed Tupac, but Tupac was just on some thug life shit. You know, Pac wasn't on no Satanism and all that type of shit. If anything, Pac was trying to get you closer to God. Now, your favorite rapper, this is what the fuck they tattooing on the back of their neck, man.
You know what thug life stood for, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, it stood for a lot of different things to different people.
No, thug life. The head you going, living in fear every day.
You said, "Oh, that's how y'all have it." Okay, I like that.
You
I
know
like
what
that.
I'm
I like
saying?
that.
Like nigga, the
I
head
like
you
that.
going, living in fear every day.
Yeah, I like that.
You feel me? That's what thug life stood for. Yeah, I don't know. I just made that shit up right quick. Like,
Oh, you just made that up on the fly.
I don't know. I don't know what that what Pop really meant for real. But I feel you though. I don't know what this here bro got on the back of his neck, but it is what it is. That's what he worshipped and that's what he do. Bro ain't
this don't disturb you, though, bro.
How no, because I don't really know bro like that. It's like,
I mean,
how many songs he got?
Called Lil Trav, I bet you know.
He
got a few songs when he first, huh?
Yeah, what's the is he the Millie Rock nigga?
Yeah, that's him.
That's him. That's it. That's it though, ain't it?
No, man. Playboy Cardi is a cult, nigga.
So he got more songs than that.
Man, he got more songs, but he's a cult amongst his fan base, which is kids your son age and up. You feel what I'm saying?
Atlanta dude? Or
yeah, he from the A.
He from the
A? Yeah. But this is what they got though. This is what they got going on. You know what I mean? Like and it to me it say itself. This is why R&B is dead. You know what I mean? And can it come back? Yeah, but it's gonna take a different focus because we definitely got to change the frequency. Whatever they didn't change the shit to, these young niggas going in, and it was evident from what happened in LA with this whole Quando Rondo situation. Like this situation right here, to me, you know, even though a lot of people, and it just goes to show how desensitized we are as people. Because the first thing niggas said was, oh, sliding for Von. Yeah, niggas went and slid for Von, blah, blah, blah. Like, instead of just embracing, like, yo, man, this nigga man just got laid out. The police just pulled this nigga out the whip and laid this nigga down. And, you know, this nigga showed a raw emotion for his homie, you know, got to screaming and shit like that. That was a raw emotion for his homie. Like, that's what I would do for my homie. Like, this is my nigga. Like, and especially if I know this nigga done got killed for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know, like, oh, this nigga done got killed for me. To me, there's nothing else to talk about. You know what I mean? Like we're not talking about, you know, like me thinking about the gram or what people are going to say. You know, obviously Quando Wando wasn't hit. You know, I don't even want to show that footage or whatever.
I thought he got shot. I thought he got shot.
He ain't get shot.
He get shot in the leg.
No, he didn't get shot. So, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, this whole situation, and we got some of the news thing right here. You know, I'm gonna send this back fresh. Go ahead and pull that up. Got sent to the box. You know, for those who haven't seen it, you know, we might as well just play some of the news shit.
And a wild scene here as investigators say the apparent target of this deadly gunfire, a rapper from the Atlanta area. They say a pretty well-known rapper, too, in this area, along with a second person in his black Cadillac Escalade. May have been a relative, may have been a member of his entourage. We don't know, but it's that second person, not the rapper, but the second person who was hit by gunfire, dies from the gunfire. Let's get right into it. Mikey will give you a look. The gas station here, this is right across the street from the busy Beverly Center on La Cienega. See all that broken glass there? That's where the Escalade is parked. They're getting gas when all of a sudden the windows are blown out by gunfire. They're under attack by bullets flying all over the place. To the left, Mike, you'll give you a look. So those white evidence markers on the ground, each one of those is by a shell casing. Gives you an idea how many rounds are fired. Police say in that alleyway, the white vehicle pulls up, 3 men get out, and they start firing at will, blasting away, targeting that black SUV, the rapper, and his second person inside. Up top, Sky Fox, a better look at this area so you can imagine the chaos here. It's right across the street, catty corner from the busy Beverly Center, about 5. And a wild scene here as investigators.
Yeah, man. Shout out to your boy, man. Emmanuel said they started a Quando Rondo challenge, acting like he did outside the Escalade.
Sad. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, when does this shit stop? Like, at the end of the day, like, and you know what's so sad about this Quando Rondo situation is that, you know, niggas say he didn't check in and all like that. I doubt he didn't check in. He's plugged in with Big U and the Rolling 60, so he probably dropped a little bag, but his little $5,000 check-in tab or $10,000 check-in tab ain't shit to what Dirk got on his head. Like, and of course, this is an old bounty. It's already out there. Like, nigga, if you catch this nigga, it's on site. The niggas came up in mask, went, parked, hopped out. This was an assassination attempt, so it was a bag behind that. Like, this wasn't a situation to where it was random. You know what I mean? Like, you know, niggas wasn't like somebody dropped you know, location. Like, okay, and I believe it was an inside job because the bag that you threw, a nigga probably tripled that to get your location. Like, if you threw a 10 ball, nigga probably was willing to give him 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is for you to get your head chopped off. And you just got to understand, man, that you just can't go anywhere. And it's unfortunate, man, because the streets is so fucked up. This nigga, man, did everything that he was supposed to do. Meaning, like, yo, bro, when Quando Rondo got rushed by King Von originally and all that shit went down, nigga King, like, his man did what he was supposed to do. Like all these niggas rushing Quando Rondo, he don't know what's going on. Of course, he clapped. Like any other nigga, I think if it was vice versa, King Von would have been celebrated for that. His people would have been celebrated. It's the fact that you took out a nigga that everybody was fucking with. So now that you got that over your head, you ain't never gonna be able to make no bread. You ain't never gonna be able to make no bread. You ain't never gonna be able to do shit.
Shout out to the comments, man. Cat Eternalize said that Rico case building up at OTF. You agree with that, Donnie?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because a lot of people done died behind OTF. A lot of bodies.
Absolutely. A lot of niggas done drop. And that's why I'm saying this, like, this was obviously an assassination attempt before his man to get hit, and then his brother or one of his family members got hit like a week before, a couple of days before in Savannah. I think that was just on some street shit. You know, a lot of people dying around him, man. It gotta be sad when you take off the personality at night. Like, is hip hop really worth your soul? Because that's really what it's about now. Like at the end of the day, man, I wouldn't want Quando Rondo's life, man, if you was willing to pay me for it. This nigga can't go nowhere without feeling like nigga will do him in. Cause that hit wasn't for the little pap. that hit was for him.
Yeah, it was for that's
You know what I'm saying? So his man, and for him not to get hit to me is just a miracle, man. That nigga got God on his side, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he got a higher power. He got a higher power watching out for him with that situation. Because it's no way that you supposed to get up out of that situation alive. But you know, like I said, I believe that niggas kind of did him in on the backside. That's what I believe. I believe he paid the tab to whoever he paid because he checked in. There's no way in fuck you posting gold bottles with your boy online, doing all that shit, and you ain't checked in. Not on the West.
Yo, somebody say he didn't know. One of them Crip dudes say he ain't check in.
Well, no, I mean, it was allegedly with a Hoover. I read that. He a Hoover. Yeah. But Hoovers and motherfucking and 60s don't fuck around. So at the end of the day, he checked in with his check-in. You feel what I'm saying? Of course, if he fucking with the 60s and he is a 60, he ain't fucking with no Hoovers. Because if you ain't an original 5 deuce or 5'9", then you ain't no motherfucking Crip. You all the way original. So if you all the way originals and motherfucking 60s don't fuck around. E-man, what you got going? You said, okay, what happened in the case at the varsity? Now obviously, if
still
Dirk
pending.
is smart, it's still pending, but allegedly Von was the one squeezing anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? So I think the shooting part's gonna go on Von. And
then they got
Dirk's
both of them. They got
both of them. No, I don't think they got.
Nigga.
I don't think they got Dirk. Allegedly, it's just supposed to be Von. So if it's Von, then okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like whatever you got to work out behind the scenes. Like obviously, you don't need to go to jail. You feeding the whole city, his family, everything. You feel me? They didn't already implicated King Von and a couple of other murders. So it's looking spooky for Von, all the way around, even beyond the grave. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, but yeah, I just think Quando Rondo's, man, is in a real fucked up situation, man. Like I really feel that way, man. And I hate that him you got to think about it, bro. Like he didn't have nothing really to do with it. He got rushed by a nigga that he thought was cool.
Right.
Like it's footage of these niggas kicking it and all type of shit before all this shit even happened. So this shit could have been squashed. It's kind of crazy to see how this shit kind of played out, where he didn't pull the trigger, he wasn't the aggressor, and now he got to duck and run his whole fucking life. Nigga, he might as well be in witness protection, man.
Hey Donnie, yeah, they do. They have Lil Durk on video driving and shooting the gun at the same time by the varsity.
Okay, well shit, Dirk busting his gun.
Yeah.
Well, one thing about Atlanta, man, I can say, it's certain niggas, man. Dirk got real long paper, and I think, the type of music Dirk pump obviously is the music they want out here. He gonna get that shit extended as long as possible. Will he probably have to go sit down for like 2-3 years for that shit? Maybe. It's a strong possibility. You know what I'm saying?
Something else is gonna happen before that case, actually. Before they go to court for that. I think something else is going to happen before that case gets tried, man.
That's how you think it's going to be?
I don't know what, I hate to see, I don't want to see little buddy end up, with his noodles all on the pavement. But, they coming for Dirk, man. Street dudes and the law. They want him all the way around, man. You're doing too much. Like they're gonna fire. You feel me? Like he don't care, nigga. They smoking on all kind of packs.
But you know what's so crazy? I think Dirk, and I know you might not agree with me on this, but
go ahead.
I think Dirk is untouchable right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to be honest, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Dirk, when it comes to the game, like, you know what I'm saying? The game of these young niggas and what they in, Dirk number one. Like Dirk number one, number two, easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's easy right now. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't think Dirk moved with the military when he move around now.
With the military?
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have.
You seen the move with the military?
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, just meaning like he ain't slipping like Von. That's not. I don't think that's happening.
No, he's not. He got a million niggas around him, man.
Yeah. Dirk moving with a different type of bag right now. He moving with a different type of bag. So I don't
Dirk
really
move inside of a bubble. He got niggas on every side of him. He in between, in the middle of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? He already small. He ain't let nobody get up on him like that, bro.
You know what's so crazy? Yeah. And you know what's so crazy? Just moving on, man. You know what I found what was so funny, right? Dennis Rodman is headed to Russia to help negotiate Brittany Griner's freedom. Now, in this situation right here, man, to be honest with you, bro, like Dennis Rodman had been to Korea, you know what I'm saying? Met with Ilkum Chim, whatever the fuck this nigga name is and shit. And, you know, he fucked with him. And now he going to Russia to meet with Putin. And, you know what I mean? Like Dennis Rodman, I mean, shout out to Dennis Rodman, man. But I just find it funny, man, that this is what the United States got going on right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, no, we ain't gonna send a diplomat or somebody, you know what I'm saying, from the office or whatever. We sending Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman might be more plugged in than Jordan.
Let me ask you something. Would you make the trade if you were in charge? Would you give them the Merchant of Death for BG? If you were in charge, if this was in your hand, Don, people, this international arms dealer who sells guns to everybody that's fucked up, you know what I'm saying, and even probably you, would you get him for BG?
That's a tough ass.
Is it an even trade, bro?
I mean, that's a tough ass fucking question for real.
And then look, I don't. Let me say this, right? I saw somebody talking about this situation, and they were like, they need to give dude to them for Brittany Griner because they were like, man, everybody know what he looked like. Who gonna buy guns from him? Nigga, what do you mean? Who gonna buy guns from him? He gonna get right back out there in the streets, bro. He's an international arms dealer. You know what I'm saying? He's selling the best.
My question is,
everybody.
Brittany knew about the situation. She knew. She was warned. I mean, I gotta let her sit. But they're getting a lot of pressure to get her out. So obviously, if I was in the political seat, I probably would have to get her out. But if it was my call, I'd be like, man.
Your boy said, why are they not letting weed man out of jail here? Well, I mean, you know, it depends on how much weed, Emmanuel. Because some niggas don't go to jail for weed. They get a ticket. Especially now, you get caught with less than an ounce, you're going to get a ticket, especially right here in Georgia. Obviously, it's not like that in all states. Well, I can't even say all parts of Georgia. But shit, you go outside Atlanta or down south, someone like Kyle Weeder, they like your ass. So you know what I'm saying? They like your ass up, boy, for half a gram.
Yeah, it's definitely
over with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely a half a gram type situation. You feel what I'm saying?
Some cities, some states are a little more lenient, you know. They didn't decriminalize marijuana, but some places, man, shit, the ground be a felony, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
sometimes I mean, I just find it crazy, man, that Dennis Rodman is going and fuck around, get her out. And fuck around and get her out. And put something on it, man. Let me ask you this. If Dennis Rodman is able to go over there and negotiate her release, should Dennis Rodman be in politics or should he run for president? You don't think so?
No.
Man, I mean, he cool with all the niggas we going to war with.
I mean,
every nigga that want to blow us up, he cool with them.
Because he is really one of them. He is really a bad guy. He's just an American bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And then he's black. Like a lot of them folks don't have a problem with black people. They have a problem with, you know, with the Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? Them the ones right there. So just because he black, I think he get a little pass. You know what I'm saying?
This is Dennis Rodman, bro. And I can't see nobody else. When I seen this, I said, yo, you know, come to think of it, I can't see no other black nigga going over there but Dennis, man, because he cool with the other dude. Like Dennis, because you know
he cool. He just cool though.
You feel me? He play ball, like you know what I'm saying. Like they fuck with him, you know.
People like Dennis Rodman though. You know what I'm saying?
If Dennis was running for president, I'm voting for him, bro. If it was Dennis or Biden, who you voting for? Matter of fact, no.
I'm gonna vote for Biden, nigga.
Okay, well before you say that, let's go ahead and play this next clip right here. I want to go ahead and I'm gonna send this to you freshly. But somebody put together a compilation showing Biden and all different type of Bidens. I'm talking about, and this is who, like you said, this is who you want to vote for. Go right ahead, my brother.
Did they show the lizard Biden?
Yeah, they show the lizard Biden, man. Go ahead and pull that up one time here, so we can show everybody with Joe Biden. How many different Joe Bidens do we have here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how many do we have here? You know what I mean?
Hold on, I'm gonna play no music. What kind of music do they have? Oh no, we're gonna let that go. We're gonna let that go. Joe look bad right now. He like hit.
Yeah, got the earlobe collected, got the earlobe disconnected. Like,
yeah, damn, Joe. What about let's just say the man has aged? He got old, nigga. You look different.
Fuck that, nigga. I'm looking at
different at certain stages.
You don't go from having attached earlobes to detached earlobes as you know, when you're just a few years older. That
when you mutate, you do.
When you mutate, that nigga's definitely a reptilian. So
when you mutate, you do. So
that nigga Biden is something fucking special right there, man. I don't know if y'all see that or not. That nigga is something special. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a special type of guy. This is also. You wouldn't doubt that?
I wouldn't doubt that at all, bro.
What immortal? I can't see because I know you wiping your eyes right now, and you got coal in your eye and shit that got stuck in there. But you know, Biden at the end of the day is I don't know, man. I got my own opinions about this guy. I don't know if you can see what Immortal Zen said on here.
Yeah, that's the dude who posted it. Immortal Zen. He said, I remember making a video on Joe Biden. Oh shit. Looking different in his ear not being connected like it used to be. Glad to see someone speaking on this again. Most of these celebrities and politicians have been swapped, and some are even aliens wearing a body suit. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that, man. But I need them to come out. At least this talk to me. If you're an alien, come out and just talk to me. Let me know you're an alien. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Oh, you want to know what's going on too?
Yeah.
I want to know.
You know what else is crazy, right? And this is on the other side. I want to know. This is crazy. I want to know what some female. We got any females is in. I want y'all to comment on this next clip we about to play, because homegirl, this is what's just coming out of her mouth. Now we didn't say it. I didn't say it. You know what I'm saying? Trav didn't say it. You know what I'm saying? But this is what is coming out of females' mouths right now. You know what I mean? This is what she feeling. It's 2022, man.
Hold on, Donnie. Let me get back to it, bro. Let's see what we got.
Me home a disease or outside baby. Men are not supposed to be with one woman. Y'all are kings. Y'all can be with multiple women. All of them women you are entertaining, make sure you make them happy. And we all can get along. One big family. I don't run no nigga down. Hey, baby. As long as I'm happy, she happy, we good. No babies, no disease. I ain't got to kill nobody. You good. I don't care. Just don't bring me home a disease.
All right, so the thing about what she is saying, bro, the problem here is 9 times out of 10, a man gonna bring home a baby or a disease. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna be back. Like, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they let a nigga be that loose, and you know how men can be sometimes. Another thing, man, I was watching. I can't remember who it was. Matter of fact, it was your boy. Shout out to the Alpha Male and the roommates, man. Y'all make sure y'all go tap into them on YouTube. But this dude Hafiz, he's Muslim, and he was saying that in his culture, you know, they can obviously marry up to 4 women. They can have up to 4 wives, but that is based off of how well you treat your first wife. If you out here treating your first wife like shit, but you don't get a pass on none of that. You know what I'm saying? You get nothing else.
But let me ask you this. You don't think niggas at that point, if that was the rule, that niggas would be incentivized to want to treat their first wife good, knowing that that's the rule.
But that's their rule in their culture.
Right.
He was a Muslim. That's their rule now.
Right. So that's why a lot of them got multiple wives, because they know that's the rule. So if you know that that's the rule, that, hey, I got to treat my first wife good in order to justify having another one, then nigga, you're going to jump through hula hoops, nigga, to be able to do that shit and justify it.
What are you doing with your second and third wife, though? Let me ask you that.
Well, I would assume with your second and third wife, you doing everything together. Like if we going to the movies, everybody going to the movies. We going to dinner, everybody going to dinner. Now, obviously, throughout the ranks, right, you're going to have alpha females within the ranks of females. You feel what I'm saying? So at that point, they're going to establish their own selves, right? Or the first wife, like you got to think it's the first one, right? Because the first one got to consent the second one. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Body by Nurse K, man. Body by Nurse K. Nurse K said, "Oh no, she tripping." Shout said she ain't with it. For real, man. Los Forgotta said she lost me on the no baby. However, monogamy isn't very unrealistic. I'm just saying. Yeah, usually in those situations, man, the first wife, she be the head of everybody. But let's say you got 5 wives. Obviously, the 5th wife is going to be the youngest, probably, because that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
You're really probably not satisfying that 5th wife. She's just some kind of asset to the family, because it's all about the family. You know, you smash, she probably ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? She probably got a side dude. Would that upset you? Would you be like, she out of pocket? You my 5th
you gotta
wife.
think about it. You gotta think about it though. Like, now I haven't had the privilege, or nor have you, of being in that type of civilization or living that type of life. So we don't know hands-on, but I would assume that they would have their own intimate time too. I don't think it's all like, maybe everybody get a day and you have 2 days to charge. If it's 5 wives, you got 2 days to charge. You have a middle day, and then you have another day to kind of split it up.
We need to get some Africans on the show, because Africans live that life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nigerians,
like, I don't think the 5th woman. I don't think the 5th woman is lagging in that situation.
Sometimes it is though, especially as the man ages. Like niggas, your wife, your 5th wife might be 20. For real. You know what I'm saying? And that culture, and your main wife is your age, or maybe a couple of years younger. You might be 55, she might be 50 or 48. That last wife though, she's gonna be about a dub. She's gonna be hot 20, 21.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
She know how to cook something good. It's something that she brings to the family. You know what I'm saying? She's an
every
asset.
time. Yeah,
and she can have another child. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So I mean, we got to understand, most of the time, or all the time, probably in their culture, the man got the bag. So he probably got something set up where if he died, all that type of stuff. But they operate just like in the jungle with lions and shit like that. Like,
how do you view polygamy? How do you view poly relationships?
I believe to each their own.
Got you. But how do you? So do you think that in a poly relationship, you should be able to do and have sex with whoever you want to have sex with, since you already have multiple partners?
No, you got to keep it within the clique.
So no cheating in a poly relationship.
No, you can't cheat.
That's a fact. You can't. You're not supposed to.
No, like all y'all supposed to have, and everything supposed to be just like it moves like on the Muslim base, just like how they're doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like it moves like that. Yeah. I got a homie who no cap, like he's married to both of his baby mamas. They live together, nigga, and they post every day on their story for years, nigga. Instagram only tell a certain half, but I know the nigga off the gram. And for the most part, man, they happy, man. They vibe. And he got 2, and
it works for
looking
everybody.
And he said they're looking for a 3rd.
So he is in a poly situation to where the women
for years though.
No, let me ask you. Hold on. Let me ask you something. His situation is where the women are bisexual.
Correct.
Okay, so could you be in that? Could you be in that situation?
Don't they have to be in a sense?
Nope. They don't have to be. A lot of relationships, the women aren't bisexual. They don't touch each other. That's why I was
Okay,
about to
yeah.
ask you, could you be in a situation like that where you were not with women that were sexually attracted to each other? Like they had sex with you and you only and not together.
But you know what though? I don't know how that would work though, because wouldn't the clan bring them in?
No.
Like what how does that work?
I
Like
mean,
if I'm
works,
the male within my clan of
right?
women, they would have to absorb her in. I don't think it would be me at the bar by myself and I'm going to hunt for women to bring home and add to the tribe. Now, sometimes it might go like that,
but that don't mean that they're bringing her in to have sexual relations. They could be bringing her in for you to have sexual relations with her.
Well, I mean, whatever the case may be, we didn't talk about it though, right?
See, this is why we got to get them on the show. We got to get somebody on the show, bro, because this is a big thing, man, that people don't really know, that all poly relationships don't have gay shit involved. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these relationships, the men are not sleeping with both women at the same time. They sleeping with them one at a time. Somebody might not be getting no action. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Somebody, that's what I'm saying. Somebody might just be
now for us, we would want our poly relationship, and that's what we want to go. We would want everybody to enjoy each other all together. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That just seems like it'll be more of a better time. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, what we got right here? Emmanuel said each woman has her own space in the house and her own time to get busy. That's a fact, Emmanuel. And that's how it is, man. Like some women ain't with the gay shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like, would you Donnie, would you be down with I think it's called
what else he say? Okay, okay, you go with okay, so yeah, if you treat
go ahead, Donnie.
Go ahead.
Oh, he said it's not if you treat your first wife well, it's if you can afford another wife. That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's true. And E.
That's what I said, sister wise, plain and simple.
Let me say this too, though, right? Ultimately, E can speak on this shit. Now, E, in your country, are men allowed to have multiple wives where you're originally from? I know you watching. Go ahead and comment on that. And how does that work? And if so,
what country you from? Do you know? I mean, his comment to show up. Just give it a second. You know, it's a little small delay. Oh, but I was going to ask you, Donnie. Could you be in a other poly relationship? I forgot what it's called, but it's not.
Nah, no weird shit that you about to say, nigga.
it's the one weird.
No,
it's the one with
can't be in that
but
shit.
It's not weird. It's still one woman and two men. It's not weird.
Nigga, that's weird as fuck. Nigga, you
done ran trains on on chicks.
At the end of the day,
you ran trains on chicks, bro.
Nigga, when I was a child.
That's weird as fuck, my nigga.
What are you talking about, bro? I was a child. Like, first off, hold up.
Listen to me. Could you be in a relationship? Nigga, answer the question right. Come on, don't.
No.
That's all you had to say. Boom. No. That's all you had to say.
No.
You answered the question right. Nah, I couldn't do it because guess what I can't do? Nigga, I can't be saying on woman with no man. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean,
I can't do it.
That is true. I mean, at the end of the day, and we've said this and we've talked about this though, right?
Hey, but my man said he from South America, not South Africa.
Who said South Africa?
Yeah, I think he was just asking where you were from, Ian. How was the culture over there as far as this goes? I think that's all he was asking you. I don't think he was saying you were from Africa.
Yeah.
He like, nah, they ain't playing down now, bro. They ain't doing none of that.
Yeah. No, it's like Guyana or something like that. I think. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean,
what do you think about men that do that? That do be like, man, I'm cool. I'm in I forgot what it's called, man, but they got one wife. It's one woman and it's two men, man. Me personally, man, I think that's some weak ass nigga shit, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't nigga, I can't. Hold on, I ain't even got that sound effect turned up. I got it somewhere, but there we go, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
Like, yeah, that shit is crazy though. I mean,
I can't do it, bro.
Overall, I think and I'm gonna tell you something else that's getting crazy too. Women are getting too many rights when it's coming to this baby shit, bro. like when I seen this article, I said, man, listen. In 2022, 2023, I don't think you need to even. I don't know what we're gonna do, y'all. Like it's really messed up. When you see shit like this, Ohio bill, and I'm from the crib, shout out to all my niggas from the city. But an Ohio bill will allow pregnant women to sue men for unintended pregnancies. So now you can't just be skeeting up the club, bro. If you skeeting up the club, it's a chance, bro, that you can get sued.
I mean, you got to be more careful. Got to do, you got to do the right thing, man.
That right there. I mean, but man, listen. Accidents happen. You know what I'm saying? If you're to the point where y'all on that type of time, right? Accidents is gonna happen. I don't think a nigga should get sued. Now we gotta look at the intent. Now, if I had to get a lawyer to prove the intent, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, if a nigga just deliberately like, yo, I'm gonna skeet up her club, fuck all that, I'm shooting this shit up, and this is what I'm trying to do. I just want to get her pregnant and trap her. Then okay, yeah, I can see having some type of protection for that. But if it's just some leakage, you know what I mean? Like if this is just some leakage, then you should not get sued for this shit.
Yeah, I don't think you should get sued for this either, bro.
Like it's getting out of hand, man. Now, first it was child support for unborn babies. Then it's fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to make it. I really feel this is what they're trying to do, bro. They're pushing now. Hear me out, Trav. They're pushing people to go to the metaverse and have sex. They want to make it to where they now announced that monkeypox is a sexually transmitted disease. They've also announced that fucking this type of shit that's going on, pregnant, you know what I'm saying? She get a goddamn check where she can sue you. It's making niggas scared, man. Bro, niggas are gonna be like, in a minute, niggas is gonna take it gonna go straight to the metaverse. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Lust for Goddess, man. She said, nah, wrap it up if your pullout game is weak. I agree, man. Put a rub on. You need to be
drop a bomb for Lustful Goddess one time.
Even if your pullout game weak, man, just put a rub on.
Oh,
man,
my God.
You don't want monkeypox.
Sometimes, but you know what, though? Sometimes that Wooka is just too good to motherfucking escape it right away. You could be motherfucking, that's what I'm saying. It could be some type of leakage, man. And it just depends on if you on savage mode with the shit. Now, if you just on some poke, then that's different. But if you on some savage type of time, then mistakes happen, especially if it's a repeat offender.
Is it really a mistake?
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a repeat offender. You feel me? That's how I look at it. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
is putting your tongue on the butthole really a mistake? Is it really a mistake? I'm just saying.
That's a good question. That's a motherfucking good question.
Really a mistake, man.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't motherfucking know. Like
so,
I don't think
a person would put their tongue anywhere by mistake. You feel me? You ain't putting your thumb nowhere by mistake.
So let's just get to the comment that you made on Cocktails with Carly when you chimed in.
There we go.
As a fucking guest on their show. Shout out to Cocktails with Carly.
I wasn't a guest, man. I'm actually the voice in the back, man. Shout out to Carly, man. You know what I'm saying? Something new a nigga got going on, man. If y'all need y'all podcast recording anything, man, y'all make sure y'all reach out to Trav, man. Holla at me, man. The cool one. We got good rates. Podcasts, audio books, voiceovers for commercials, all that, just get at me. But the guest on the show was saying, actually the question was, what's freakier or what's nastier? A woman swallowing or a woman taking it up the ass? Anal. And I think the guest said anal was nastier and she wasn't with it. So I just asked her, well, what about a thumb in the butt? And she was like, oh, I love that.
So really what she's saying is she could take little wee wee.
Up the dude.
So because a thumb, like a thumb is probably the size of a nigga who's impotent or some shit like that, like an adult sized thumb.
Or
right?
Asian man.
Yeah,
It was an Asian man penis, something like that.
Something like that. So if you could take a thumb, then you could take a whole one up in there. You know what I'm saying? Because once the thumb, like if a nigga getting that shit up in there, that nigga going up in there and grabbing that and grabbing your hole at the same fucking time. That's what he's doing.
Hey, look, you know how a woman to have a good butt cheek and you put that thumb right there.
X-rated on DeadBolt ATL. Nigga got X-rated on the show.
Boy. And you grab that butt cheek, boy, when you clapping that thing from the back. Oh no, different stuff with different folk. You know what I'm saying? It can't be no deep butt cheek though. You can't have no big booty. You
well, okay, so what about what Orlando
might
Brown?
not get down?
So what about this? Look at the shit I just sent.
What about
what Orlando Brown said about Diddy? What about what he said?
Man, Orlando Brown. Man.
Orlando Brown is exposing the industry, bro. That's what it is. He's exposing the industry, cuz.
Symbol. You know what I'm saying? We looking for some shit. We trying to shake up the world, baby. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do some real shit out here. You know what I mean? I got in my Diddy mode. I'm sorry. I started licking my lip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshkash gooswash. You gave me the ooshkash muaf. The smooshmash. Diddy.
What?
Yeah, son.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga said, man, you gave me the
hold on. The what?
That nigga said, man, you gave me that. Hey. I don't even know. Like that's what he went with, though. He said, man, look, he was like, yo, man, you gave me the squash. Is that what we did?
I love it, yo. I love it. You gave me the ooshkash muash.
And
so let me ask you something, bro. Who is Orlando Brown? Who is this
That's
dude?
the homie. You remember Major Payne?
The movie. I remember Major Payne.
You remember the little kid from Major Payne?
I do. He was the youngest kid.
Yeah, that's Orlando.
That's
Brown.
Orlando Brown.
Yep, that's that nigga. So you already know, man. These freaky tales, and niggas think he weirded out and on some other shit, but I think that allows him to tell his truth because he came from the Disney, all that type of family, Nickelodeon, one of those spots. You already know that nigga they fucked that nigga brain up. MK Ultra, all them Disney stars is fucked up.
Los forgot to say, y'all know he's strung out. Why is he getting airtime for real?
I mean, no, but at the end of the day, like he be dropping jewels though. He's strung out, but the industry strung him out.
He on that thing or something? What do you mean?
I mean, Orlando Brown been strung out for a long time. Like, you know what I'm saying? He fucked up, but he get airtime, man, because he's from that type of industry, like the young child actor. Think about it. Orlando Brown, Macaulay Culkin. What's the other dude? Like the other white boy who was real famous back then as a child actor. Like all of them get weirded out, like bro, like because they've been abused sexually. So is it a far fetch to say that Diddy gave him the mooshquash gooshquash? Like I'm just saying, is it far fetched though? Can I say that?
Not to me.
It's not.
No,
it's not because before he was weirded out, he was a child successful superstar in Hollywood. So to say Diddy didn't give him the ooshquash mooshquash, I can't say that. I can't say that. I think Diddy might have gave him some ooshquash mooshquash.
Yeah, that's a code word him and only Diddy know.
Yeah, that's a cold word. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said it and that's what I'm saying. He be saying shit like he done said shit about Soulja Boy. He done said shit about a lot of these niggas, man, and that's why they keep putting that out there.
I won't put nothing past none of them cats, man. For real, bro. I wouldn't, man.
Well, obviously, man, yeah, we can't put nothing past Diddy either, or Jay-Z or Kanye, because all these niggas took the PPP. So I at this point, I think if you didn't get the PPP, I guess you was whatever, right? But it's so crazy that some of your biggest stars, why they trying to crack down on the nigga that got 9,000, nigga that got 16,000, 20,000. What about these niggas, man? These niggas billionaires and half a billies and shit like that. And I understand they got staff to employ and stuff like that. They're corporations as well. But at the same time, you want to target the little nigga who just needed a couple dollars to feed his family. That's what a lot of niggas, you know, like
they haven't targeted. Look, no little niggas that needed a couple dollars to feed their family have been targeted, bro. Niggas doing dumb shit have been targeted.
No, but it's just like, you know what? It's so crazy. And shout out to my nigga E-Man because he showed me this site. Like, it's a site, bro, that's showing all these niggas,
everybody,
getting hit up, and nigga, it's a nigga for 9,000, nigga, all this shit. But like I said, if you did the shit the right way, you put your shit together, you had a company, and you did your shit the right way, business account underneath your company, you registered with the state, you know what I'm saying, and you got your forgiveness letter, then you good. For all y'all who didn't get y'all forgiveness letter, I pray for you. Because them niggas just hired 87,000 IRS agents to come for y'all niggas. And it's like, yo, like it's gonna be that type of time. I mean,
well, the thing about that, man, is you gotta file taxes on that business. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for people to file their taxes on this business that you say you had. If you don't, then you know, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see. You fuck around and just end up owing some money. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got a lot of money.
No. See, this is the crazy part about it, right? They send out letters, like the places that you go through, Weeble and all these other places. They send out the letters like, yo, you have to send this back in order to get your forgiveness.
Yeah, so you gotta do it the right way.
Yeah, so you gotta send in invoices and all that shit. And when you get your forgiveness letter back, they send you a whole letter and all that shit. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, so for those who did that, you good.
That's for people that did it the right way. You know what I'm saying? The right
facts.
way.
That's what I'm saying. So for people who did it the right way, you're in the clear. But the ones who did not get that forgiveness letter, it's gonna be spooky, man, when it comes to that type of time. And it's unfortunate that they use this to target a lot of our people, man. Like, it was literally niggas going in, and I can honestly say, from just being around, like from the tax era when niggas used to just pick up socials and fucking put your taxes in back in the day, and then use the homegirl addresses and all that type of shit to get the joint sent to, and all that type of time that was going on. Like, that's how that shit reignited all the hustlers. Like, all the hustlers who were scamming on that type of time, for the most part, got involved in this shit. It was niggas going in the barbershops, all type of shit. Nigga like, yeah, man, just give me your info and I bow. You can't imagine how many niggas probably fell for that trap and how many niggas is like biting their fingernails right now over that shit. You know what I mean? And that's sad that niggas like this, you know what I mean? Like, hey, they took the bread and, you know, whatever. They exempt. I'm pretty sure they got their letters. They good. They got millions.
Yeah. I mean, as they should have, though. I don't blame them. For real. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame them, man. I mean, I know some cats with some money. They ain't got billions, but they, you know what I'm saying? They up there. You know, they got in on the fund and invested that shit in something else. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man.
You know what's so crazy, man. If you look at this next thing I want to send you, just moving on, right? This shit right here, man. Is this the worst? And I agree with the heading of this clip, man. Is this the fucking worst, like, magician ever, bro? Like, I want you to actually see, like, this shit, man. This shit gotta be the craziest shit I've ever saw.
Hold on, my bad, John.
Do you believe that this lady, I can make her disappear? You can clap if you want.
Yeah, what is he going?
Man, you just gotta see this shit. This shit gotta be the craziest shit ever.
Hold on, she just hell no, bro.
Watch what this.
Okay. What have you just done?
Magic now. She's no longer here. You're wondering where she went to. She disappeared now.
Disappear? Where?
Into thin air.
Which thin air? Someone that we saw running with a thin leg out of the stage. Why you laughing?
Wait, why are you laughing? What's funny?
She did not run.
Oh, she did what?
She did not run. She never ran. I don't know who you saw.
But she walked out. You saw her when she was walking away now.
Okay, can you bring her
Oh,
back?
yeah, where is she?
Okay, fine. Can you bring her back now? Want to see her now? Bring her back.
No.
Why?
Why?
Hey,
man,
listen. I just thought that shit was just hilarious, man. Shout out to Obi, man. He was like, no.
No, man, can't bring her back.
No.
He was dead serious too, man. Yeah,
yes. I would have loved to see
that.
that
Was crazy,
clip.
man. She literally like just got up and just walked out stage or whatever.
I'm gonna look on my Fire Stick. You know, I got my shit blown out. I'm gonna look on my Fire Stick and I'm gonna try to find the audition in Africa. See if I can find that shit because I know that shit gotta be funny. Shout out to that show, man. One time.
You might can find that on YouTube. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, man, because homie was
he was dead serious too, though. He was dead serious. He said she disappeared. He was dead serious, dog.
Now, let me ask you too, man. As we get back on the other type of subject, right? Like as far as just like what niggas quote unquote do wrong and shit like that. I mean, it looked like your boy Fetty Wap, you know what I'm saying, pleads guilty to the federal charges that he was facing. You know, this nigga was trafficking that boy, fentanyl, fucking, you know, packs, the whole wop. I don't know really what to think about that, man. I feel like Fetty is you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I think, you know, he'd be lucky to get 7 years. Said the minimum he can do is 5.
5, yeah. So we'll see. He pled guilty, so
yeah. So I think with him, you know, but it's sad though that his career has went, you know, the way that it has. You know, I think overall, like you know, niggas, you know, like Fetty was one of my favorite artists coming up. You know what I mean? Like real talk. He's one of my favorite artists. 2015, Fetty was the hottest thing going. Now that's what I'm saying. Fetty was one of my favorite artists 2015. I can't even hold you. I can't even lie.
Hey dog, look here, man. That was your fault, man.
Yeah, that was my fault, bro.
You wanted a trap queen, and you wanted it your way, so
that was my fault, man. I can't even lie. That nigga had my way. That nigga had 6, 7, 9. You know, we both Gemini. So yeah, he had the summer lit. I mean, you couldn't go nowhere without listening to Fetty. So I
can go everywhere without listening to Fetty.
I mean, but now, yeah. But I'm just saying that was the sound
back then too, because Fetty Wap got no play in my ride, nigga. I hated Fetty Wap music for real. The My Way song wasn't too bad, but that Trap Queen, man, that shit was terrible to me, man.
How can you say that?
Because I just said it, but that was my opinion, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I didn't like Trap Queen, but My Way.
I know a lot of motherfuckers love that shit. I know a lot of people love that.
6, 7, 9. He had a couple of other songs. I didn't really like Trap Queen all like that, but
I always waited for him to put his eye back in or something. I don't know. I just felt like that was fake, but it wasn't. I seen this little documentary. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what happened to him.
Yeah. It's not really fucked up, man.
He is the first nigga that got the extensions though. He got the extension dreadlock.
Yeah, he made it cool to get the extensions.
Yeah, the extension.
Because now all these niggas is following suit, from Dirk to goddamn Jimmy Butler.
You think Dirk
yeah, absolutely. He put some extensions in.
Jimmy Butler got his shit on video where he's getting.
At least he owned it.
You know
at least he owned this shit. At least he owned it,
man.
bro. At least he owned that shit. But I'm gonna tell you who else did some fucked up shit. And I was surprised to hear about this guy, right? This nigga Neo. Like Neo with the Geo, like was really living his motherfucking best life. And you would think Neo like is on, and see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these sisters fall for these type of niggas. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh. Neo was allegedly out here in a 4-way relationship with 3 mistresses. One did he move closer, sparking the divorce from his now ex-wife. I mean, listen, shout out to the Monday check-in, but hey, midday, I'm sorry, but this right here, I think What is this Neo living his best life, or is this Neo being Neo? I mean,
this him being himself, because he's known for doing this type of shit already. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even think the woman, I think the chick that he was married to was somebody that he was cheating with or something like that. Los Forgotters of Body by Nerves K. If y'all know what I'm talking about, you drop it in the comments. Am I right on that? Is the woman that he married someone that he was cheating with, or did he cheat on her before and she still married him? It was something like that. So Neo been doing his thing, man, forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Since he came out, he ain't never stopped.
Yeah. I mean, Neo been doing this thing. I think Neo suffers though, because you got to think Neo was an ugly ass nigga coming up. Like, that nigga was bald headed, had his hair. Like, I don't think Neo. I don't see Neo being the nigga that got a lot of girls in school. So I think Neo just automatically just going crazy now. When he got famous, it was over with. Because Neo, I mean, if you hated or love it, Neo had a run. Like, Neo, would he be considered? Because
Neo is he a big artist. He's big.
Yeah, facts.
He could tour worldwide.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
He big.
Yeah, so I mean, I look at it like with Neo, man. He's one of those dudes that's like, okay, I can see Neo being. I can see him being on this type of time, but like you said, you moving to one girl closer. Like I mean, you playing a deadly game. You know what I'm saying? But it just go to show that I would have thought Neo was on some Sweet Boy type shit. Like, I didn't know Neo was moving in that savagery type of lane.
It don't mean he ain't on no Sweet Boy type shit. No. You know what I'm saying? So,
I thought he was on that Bobby V shit. I didn't know he was moving.
I mean, Neo got caught up in the situation with his other wife though, where he had to end up paying. I think that was his other wife. He had to end up paying child support for the child that was not his, because I can't remember what happened. He claimed the child or someone gave the child a last name. It was something crazy, but he pays child support for a child that is not biologically his. State of California put that on him, like, yeah, bro, this on you. You know what I'm saying? Or either he married the chick and got divorced, and I think he signed the birth certificate, and even though he ain't the father, nigga, you gotta pay child support. It's something like that, bro. So, it is. He got it. Hey, I guess he getting all that anger off his chest. I got to pay this goddamn child support. Cause his child support bill, that ain't small, bro. You better believe that.
No, I mean the bill definitely. I mean is not small. I would definitely agree with you on that. I definitely think Neo. I mean, I don't think he learned this lesson, man. But at the same time, you just don't think of Neo. To me, like I said, I don't really think of Neo on that in that light. You know what I'm saying? But obviously I should though. Obviously I should. What do we feel also too, man, about Andrew Tate, man? I know a lot of people are, saying he's the next up from, obviously Kevin Samuels, but a lot of women don't like Andrew Tate.
I don't know why people are saying that. I don't know why people are saying that he's the next up from Kevin Samuels. Actually, Andrew Tate been around before Kevin Samuels. A lot of people don't know that. The reason people don't know that is because he is on the white side of the red pill community. And he a little more savage. You know what I'm saying? Actually, Andrew Tate then had chicks, nigga, in the crib. He got a crib full of chicks, and they all making money off OnlyFans, and he paying him like he's a pimp. He's been doing this shit for years.
Yeah, but it's
he go a little hard on chicks. He go a little hard. But yeah, they trying to ban bro, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just sent the joint to you, but yeah, he permanently off TikTok and Instagram and all that type of shit, bro. Like, I look at it like this, man. I think it's hard for a person to really have their own view now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he brings a certain type of view to the table that is not liked by certain groups of women. And now he's banned from every platform.
That nigga ain't liked by really no women, for real, but some dummies. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no woman going for the bullshit he be on, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely, I think when it comes to, the stuff that he talks about, I think, some of the stuff he has a point on, you know what I'm saying? But some of his views can be looked at as very cross, but you still got to be able to give everybody they freedom of speech, so to speak, even though they're injecting certain things into the culture. Because if we're talking a certain type of way, do you ban us?
Like, but guess what we're not going to do? We're not going to go online saying a woman is supposed to be beaten. It's a man's job to whoop a woman ass. This is what he's online saying, bro. We're not doing that.
No, we're not doing that.
What I'm saying? We're not doing that. This right here, man, I'm not surprised by him being banned. You know, he's even on the video. It's on Reddit. Y'all can look up Andrew Tate on Reddit where he going upside the chick head. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, man, this was gonna happen to dude. You know what I'm saying? Because
I just think it's gonna make him more famous.
Follow that logic.
I just think it's gonna make him more famous because he can go to Rumble, you know, Telegram, you know, it's a lot of other
he can develop an app. He can make his own app, bro. He can stay on OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. I mean, like niggas, some people will get curious, you know.
And you know, he's able to still be interviewed, you know, by certain people. Now they might not get monetized for that video.
Put it on YouTube, nigga. They ain't showing that shit.
Nah. They fuck around. They fuck around won't be showing it. But I seen them on a couple of recent interviews talking about, you know what I'm saying, exactly, you know, what happened and you know, him not really even knowing why. But he, you know, he was like they dug up a lot of his old shit. And I mean, I don't know, man, how to feel about it. I think, you know, ultimately, man, a man has to be able to, or a person should be able to, you know, exercise their freedom of speech. Because pretty soon you're not going to be able to say nothing. You're going to have to talk in codes and people are going to have to make out riddles for you to be able to talk freely online.
I mean, he's still on YouTube though. He is that shit got content on him on shout out to Fresh and Fit. He go on their show a lot. He'd have been on that with Selena Powell. We all know who Selena Powell is. You know what I'm saying? What's your boy E talking about? The video of him beating up the girl was staged.
Thank you for saying that, E.
Staged by who though? Staged by him or staged by the girl? You know.
I mean, whoever, but the fact that it was staged, I mean, we should have been. At that point, we should be able to not judge at that point. You know, you gotta. That's why I said, man, you gotta protect his freedom of speech. We can't just say like, oh, you know, because he's speaking some type of language, we need to ban him from all platforms. I don't think that's right either. You know what I mean?
I don't agree with him being banned. You know what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker's. Look, if I can go, if a rapper can go online and say, nigga, I'm gonna kill 1,000 of y'all or anybody, you know what I'm saying? This man right here being misogynistic, you know, he shouldn't get banned for that. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't be out here talking about going upside chicks' heads. But you know, they'll find a way to set you up, man. Women always do. They set up Kevin Samuels, as you see. Good shit, but that shit wasn't. That was. Man, that was a job, man. That was assassination, man. You ask me, but you know, different folks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. He's saying the girl came and
spoke on it.
Yeah. She came and spoke out. But you know, it's so crazy, man. It's like I said, bro. Like it's just a slippery slope, man. You get to banning him. You know, Farrakhan already in online. Alex Jones. It's a lot of niggas like.
A lot of people. A lot of people. You see what they doing with your boy Alex Jones, though, right?
Yeah, they got Alex bad.
I think he got to pay $4 million plus $42 million.
Oh, he's they're gonna bankrupt him. Like, and it's sad, man, because you know, Alex, man, has spit a lot of truth, bro. Like, you know, even though I think he's an insider, you know, but at the same time, man, the man has been dead on. If you've been following that man for years, like I have, since like 2009, like everything he pretty much said and pretty much came true. So yeah, it's a price to pay for that shit, bro. So yeah, they definitely got him outlawed, and it's sad, man. It's sad. But yeah, man, shout out to Tate, man. Hopefully you get your platform back. I would love to get you on this show so we can talk shit and swallow spit. You one of my favorites when you talk your shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. We probably can reach out to bro too.
Yeah. We might have to reach out to Tate. That'd be something big, man, to get him on, man. You know what I mean? But we got 3 fuckeries, man, for the finale of the show. I mean, obviously, man, this shit has no bounds, man. It's just some weird shit going on. The first one, man, I just really feel, and Trav, man, I just sent it to the box. We can pull this up. You know, it's some weird shit going on, and this is what I be telling y'all, man. This is what we be talking about. You
Who
feel
this
me?
Is, man? Sorry, message. Who this is, folks?
I have no clue. Yeah,
I have
yeah.
no clue either, bro.
Shout out to shout out Tori.
Tori M. Who you messaging? Oh, this on Twitter. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check with you in a minute. Tori M. We don't even know who you are right now. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't on Twitter. That's on YouTube. I seen it on Twitter soon about.
Okay,
so you messaging somebody. You want me to message you, Tori?
All right, let's
I will.
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, this situation here, man, is I feel like
never mind accident. That might be some of my vote, man. It's all good, man.
Yeah, shout out to Tori, man. That's all good. So this situation here, man, get this pulled up right here. It's a Pennsylvania man that got busted and arrested, by the police for trying to buy stolen human remains. This is crazy. I just sent it to the box. You got it?
Mm-hmm. And got two faces on.
Half reptilian, as you can see, trying to get human remains. Like this is what we're talking about right here, man. What do you need human remains for? You know what I mean? Like I gotta ask this question. Like who really needs human remains? Some weird motherfucker like this, man.
It's probably like this person right here. British William said he wanted to eat them. I mean, there are some weird people out there like that want to eat human flesh. Obviously, he could be one of these people because he looks very strange with his body modifications. The tattoo eye. Man, I couldn't even imagine that. Your eyeball getting tattooed. Is that painful or what? Maybe not. I don't know. But I couldn't do it though.
No, I'm gonna show you what you want to know. You want to know what looks painful right here?
Don't do it, man.
You want to know what looks painful? That is fucking painful. Like you want to know what painful is? That's fucking painful.
It look like a bud of weed though.
Oh my god!
On the tip of his nose, it look like a bud or some zaza. You know what I'm saying? It looked like some, but the rest of that shit around their face and on his lips. Oh man, that's
so this
terrible,
and this right here, man. Also, man, this got to be as we move forward. This is the fuckery that I feel bad for with Holmes, man, because this man right here it's just all bad. A Wendy's employee charged with murder after man he sucker punched dies. I don't know what to feel about that. I feel like that's horrible. That's sad. You know what I'm saying? I think he's I can't even really describe it. I think he's in a real bad place. I don't even know how I would think about that though. Like if I got arrested for, you know what I'm saying, like somebody said something to me, obviously somebody had to say something to Holmes to make him want to jump over the counter or whatever he did. And he had to be strong to the motherfucker. The nigga got a thick neck. So the nigga fuck around, just cold cock that nigga probably right on his nose or in his temple and just knocked him out, and dude never bounced back, man. And I think I don't even know. Like that's a tough situation to be in.
That's a tough situation right there, man. I mean, I hate that happen to you, bro. But here we are now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make sure you don't be scared to punch none of them niggas in the chain gang. For real.
But we gotta say the best for last with this one, man. Now this one right here, I don't know if a dream is ever this fucking vivid. And some of this stuff, I wonder, like, yo, is this shit made up? Like this shit can't be true. But this one right here, man accidentally cuts off his own testicles while he's asleep, dreaming about cutting meat. Now, first off, why do you have? Where's the knife, or what did you use to cut your testicles off? This got to be the most. I don't know. Like, how do you wake up in your sleep, or how are you conscious enough in your sleep to cut your own testicles off? You feel what I'm saying? And
I don't even know, bro, about this one right here. This this man cut off his own penis. I tell whatever, nuts or whatever. No, there's something ain't right about this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Could this be a cover up? Did he step out and cheat? Came back home, his old lady cut his testicles off, and now he don't want to tell. He don't want to snitch. No snitch rule, no snitching.
I mean, how do you dream?
What would you
about
do,
me?
Donnie?
I don't even know how I would come up with that story though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? First off, I'm in pain. I'm in pain, man. My fucking testicles are gone. I didn't cut my testicles off. So, nigga, first off, I'm in pain like a motherfucker. I don't even know if I can come up with a story like that. You know what I mean?
He did. That's why I think it's something else behind this, man. Like, to me, a 47-year-old man, I mean, what kind of drugs was he on? That could have had something to do with it. I don't know what's new out there on the streets. I still stick to my old school greenery. Nothing new going into my body. So, this is a strange one right here, man.
Yeah. So I had
I hope you're all right, bro.
Yeah, I hope bro, all right, bro, because that situation right there is crazy. But I gotta give the people a bonus one, right? This is the most idiot. No. This is something to where I think any nigga probably would have done. I don't know. Like, if I seen this come off the shore and I was able to be like, yo, nigga, what the fuck is that? And you identify that these as bricks, nigga, I'm out of there. I'm gone. So I don't know. Like, this is just the most unluckiest man. So therefore, nigga, you got to get the fuckery because you the most unluckiest nigga I fucking know. Mississippi man arrested for trying to run off with bricks of cocaine that washed ashore. Now, for all my drug dealers, for all my niggas that's hustling, y'all niggas is gonna motherfucking take. Like, if a nigga seen, he probably was fishing. This shit came up probably through the gators. That nigga probably seen some shit wrapped up, man. It was probably just, like, come on, man.
Johnny. Hey, shout out to the comments, man. Chumbo Lex said he literally committed no crime. I agree with bro, man. He just picked something up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't commit no crime. Someone washed up out of the water and washed up off the shore. That just happened to be cocaine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It happened to be cocaine. It happened to be cocaine, but
where did he go wrong, man?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta. Yeah, I would say that, man. Like, where did he go wrong? I don't know, man. I think really what he did was he probably went out there, like you said, it had to be on something like he was fishing or doing something like that. He seen the shit wash in. They might have been watching him. Obviously, somebody had to be close. How did they know that he was with the bricks unless they caught him in the car? Maybe he was too excited. He was leaving the location. He was too excited.
Shout out to Semi Truck Bake. So that shit be a setup, huh? You never know. Because just randomly some shit just wash up on the shore. Now, we do know people lose their stuff in the water. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you stay. Gulf of Mexico, that's part, Mississippi, all that. New Orleans, Florida, shit like that.
Like, well, what if he said he was
in the water?
Well, what happens if he say, "Hey, yo, I was running this to the police station"? Should he get a reward for that?
He
definitely need to get a reward for that.
Why didn't you call the police? That's what they're gonna say. No, you should have just called us.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I can definitely.
You should have just called us.
Exactly. You should have just called us.
Now you got a whole because it depends on. It's a bricks. This is a trafficking charge, brother. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no joke. You get caught with
homie
bricks,
ain't got nothing but public offender fear.
Man.
He screwed over. He ain't gonna have no bread to fight the case. Nothing like that. I really feel bad for him, and I feel that I don't know how he gonna get out this situation, bro.
What if he was the pickup man though? What if the bricks would show up for a reason? Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody had to toss them over. We know we got our man coming to get them. We know which way they gonna float. Right here. You know what I'm saying? We got some kind of tracking devices on it. Okay, they finna be right here on this beach, bro. Come on over here and get these. And they met his ass. Hold on, what we got right here, man? Let's talk about it over cocktail with Carly, man. Shout out to Carly, man. She said, damn, he took a charge for somebody else. It wasn't even his.
Facts. Yeah, man. That's exactly what he did, man. He took a charge. It wasn't it. Listen, you took a chance, but I just feel like that's instant karma, though. If you was gonna take these bricks and try to sell them, that had to be your motive. You ain't about to, you probably would have took a little bit of that home. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, do what you do. But ain't no way you out there, you gonna resell it. So since that's the key, you about to resell it. I don't know. Maybe you should be held accountable for that shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Nah, bro. No, man.
Maybe you should be held accountable.
How did, bro? See, I hate this happened to you, dude. But obviously, you had to be reckless, if anything. So, you get what the fuck you deserve, man. One of them right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a crazy situation, dog.
Yeah, and this is another one right here.
He got another one, but this nigga hitting us with the
fuckeries. I'm hitting. I gotta hit y'all with the fuckery. Man, I got multiple fuckeries, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I just got multiple. I just wanted to talk about this last one that I sent you, right? So this last one, it is a damn shame that niggas is getting more surgeries than the women. We got to pull this up right here. This is dying out, they say. Men are is this what it is? So now niggas got to get the 6-pack. So now niggas, it's susceptible for niggas to get their body done. Is that the type of time we on right now? Because this is CEO talking. She's seeing the trend. She's seeing more men are coming to get the abs. Like, hey man, we tired of, you know what I'm saying? Because when niggas go to the gym, man, it's easy to work on your upper body, you know what I'm saying, your arms, all that type of stuff. What's really hard is for you to get abs, especially coming from a gut. I can tell you listen.
Hey, man, listen to this right here, man. So, obviously, this lady name is Angela Kogan, who runs the Perfection Plastic Surgery and Medical Spa in Miami, has an extensive clientele of celebrities, including 50 Cent, Odell Beckham, which I feel like Beckham, he played both sides of the party. If you feel what I'm saying, and more that remain confidential. Kogan says that most of the men stepping foot in her practice are seeking genitalia enlargements, a procedure done with either fillers or surgery. But I can't do it. But I ain't got no reason to do it. But imagine somebody just poking you in your penis and just filling it up with something. What they filling it up with? How though? I mean, what's going on? You feel me? This is crazy.
And that's why I'm saying niggas is getting their abs done. Niggas is getting they shit enlarged. I think women that sparked this whole trend though. You know what I'm saying? Because with y'all going to get builder bodies, right? Now niggas is like, yo, I want to have a body too. Because like I said, it's easy for a nigga to go hit the gym for 60 days, 90 days and do, all the upper body shit to get your body tuned up. But to get them 6-packs, and if you just suffering from little dick syndrome, this is going to help a nigga. Like, for instance, if a nigga just got he working with a half a thumb, right? Nigga working with a half a thumb, he can't satisfy. There is now a surgery and that you don't have to take the pill. Like, what would you rather do? Would you rather be on the pill the rest of your life, take a chance, heart attacks, all that type of shit, right? Kevin Samuels yourself. Or would you rather do a one-time surgery that'll get you all the way together?
If what? If I can't get hard?
If you suffered, if you get to the point, you 53, 54.
Nothing. I just won't get hard. I'm shit. So what?
Okay, so you had the money. So if you had the money to get yourself hard again,
no surgery. I ain't finna have no surgery on my penis, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at that point, the motherfucker ain't working. Like, what is you supposed to do? So let me ask you. So is it fair for your wife to leave?
It's working. It's working if I can piss. It's working. My dick is working, bro. Now at 50-something years old, if I catch ED, if I don't want to take no pill, obviously I ain't getting no surgery. Then my wife, she got to deal with it. Or I mean, I hate for her to leave. I'm gonna miss her, but I guess she gotta do what you gotta do. You don't want me to cheat on you. Don't cheat on me, then I kill your ass. You feel me?
So that's what I'm saying. So would you be okay if she got satisfied?
No, I wouldn't. Of course not.
So you wouldn't.
But I'm not gonna have surgery. I would.
I'm saying it's probably like you said. It's probably a shot.
I'm not about to have no shot at my dick. Nigga, I'm not taking a shot at my dick. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what you gonna do? Look, listen, what you gonna do if you take the shot and just this time your dick and your balls blow up? Like all your
listen,
everything be hard down there, bro. How you gonna maintain?
That's gonna be the fountain of youth for niggas, man. You don't
They've been doing that.
Niggas is gonna take a chance.
In their dick.
Yeah, but what she talking about? Yeah, enhancements and all that type of stuff. Whatever that is,
bro. I don't want no surgery. Period.
That's what niggas is gonna be on. You know what I'm saying? And she's seeing.
I'm not a nigga. Well, I'm not a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna get
I'm
the
not
ad
gonna
pack.
be on that.
You're gonna get the ad pack.
None of that. But I have a big belly. But I have a whole medicine ball. You know, the big ass medicine ball. You know what I'm saying? That'll be my stomach right there. I'd be walking around with that motherfucking shit. I ain't got time for that. If I really want to get it up, out for me, I'm gonna go work out.
Absolutely, man. No, I
feel not having no surgery, man.
Yeah, certain niggas is gonna go ahead and get that though. I think, like I said, I think with the women setting that trend, they, like she said, she's seeing the trend of the guys. I definitely think she knows her business. If there's a stock or something, I would love to invest in it because I know niggas is gonna be on their way after reading this motherfucking article. But man, that's gonna do it for the show.
What you feel about what you feel about the cosmetic surgery, bro? What you feel about that? Would you get that? Would you get your abs and shit done?
I mean, would I get my abs done?
Batman, Kelvo, Drake, Funkmaster Flex, they all did.
If if I went hard and really dedicated myself to a workout and couldn't get my stomach down to that, to what I wanted, and say I got it halfway and the surgery would help.
Who you talking about, man? Dude, your folks said dude is already having liposuction.
No, you're just saying dudes, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? He probably didn't put the S on, but
okay.
Yeah. I mean, dudes, you're right. Dudes is already having liposuction and stuff like that. Would I consider that? Yeah, because I think that stuff takes a lot of the fat and bacteria, obviously the waste, all that stuff out of your stomach. So would that be a consideration? Yeah, but I would not touch my dick. I ain't gonna do that. So I'm gonna stay clear away from that. But man, at the end of the day, man, listen, man. It's been one hell of a fucking show, man. We appreciate everybody, obviously, for tuning in with us, man. Like y'all do. Obviously, for those who don't catch it live, you can catch it on the replay on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Also posted on Spotify, Apple, the whole nickel. This is DeadBolt ATL, Hip Hop News. Trav, I know you want to say something, but your mic muted.
But I ain't even know. I probably have been talking the whole time. What you did? You muted my mic, nigga?
I ain't mute your mic, man. Go
you
ahead
did?
and sign out.
Okay.
Go ahead and say your pieces, man, before we sign out.
Man, I ain't got no pieces, man. Y'all holler
No pieces.
Like, subscribe, man. Hit that bell, man. You know what
like,
I'm saying?
subscribe, hit the notification, man. Tell y'all friends about us, man, how we tuning in. We definitely, man, appreciate everybody who dropped the comments in. Y'all know what it is, man. DeadBolt ATL, man. We out of here.